Well, hello everybody, I'm Joe Somebody, and you're watching part 2 of my 4-part series of videos from the Carnival Sunshine cruise to the Bahamas. Make sure you watch part 1 first, of course, but then, in this video, we're going to look at our fun day at sea in Half Moon Cay. After a good breakfast in the Lido marketplace, we decided to walk around the ship a little bit and explore it a little bit more, because we hadn't really seen a lot of it at this point. Carnival's really done a great job with the Sunshine, and they've got the ship split into like 3 basic zones. At the front of the ship is your adults only Serenity area with a nice pool and a waterfall that falls down there, and it's a very calm and relaxing atmosphere. The middle of the ship is the main pool area, and that's where you've got the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar, Blue Iguana Cantina, the Red Frog Rum Bar, and Guy's Burger Joint are all kind of in that middle area. The music's going, the DJ's really pumping the music out there, and it's a nice, lively environment. And then the back of the ship is where all of the activities are, like the Sky Zone, the Splash Zone, the water slides, all of that stuff for the families and the kids, and me, because I also like water slides, is in the back. After walking around and looking and doing a few errands, like finding our welcome aboard photos and going to the fun shop to buy a couple t-shirts and stuff, we realized it was already time for lunch. The Sunshine has so many options for food that it's kind of ridiculous. And I mean ridiculous in a good way. You've got the Lido Marketplace, you've got Cucina del Capitano, you've got Ji Ji Asian Kitchen, Bonsai Sushi, Fahrenheit 555, Guy's Burger Joint, Blue Iguana Cantina, pizza, ice cream, and a new room service menu that has some like of the free stuff that you're used to, and even some things that you can buy like hot wings, sushi, and a banana split. Though everybody was telling me about Guy's Burger Joint and how I've got to have a burger, I just did not quite have the appetite for a big juicy burger. So we decided to go check out the Blue Iguana Cantina, which I had also heard some very good things about. Now the Cantina has 2 sides to it. You've got your taco side and your burrito side. Then they've got a salsa bar with all kinds of pico de gallo and fresh salsa and even fresh cilantro. I love cilantro. Now I may not know much, but I do know that a chicken taco with lettuce, pico de gallo, and fresh cilantro is absolutely perfection. After our delicious cantina food, we decided to just chill out on a little couch on the Serenity deck, listen to some music up there, and just relax. Have a vacation. Because that's what vacations are for. During the days at sea, a lot of the activities like the water slides and stuff can be jam-packed with kids because there's nothing else for them to do. Everybody's on board the ship. So rather than fight the lines, we were like, hey man, let's just chill. In fact, after that, we went back to our room and took a little nap. Don't you judge me. All that relaxing made us sleepy. After our nap, we had to get up and go ahead and get ready because it was our cruise elegant night and we wanted to go take pictures because when we're on our cruises, that's when we buy our professional portrait type stuff. That's the only time we do it. We don't go to portrait studios or anything. So we wanted to get ready in time to go do that first before I spilled stuff on my outfit. Video. Is it just me or is she just absolutely gorgeous?
3.
Yep. Mercy. And then we both are. Now this was the only time we ate in the main dining room the entire trip because there were so many food options and I wanted to try them. I'm generally not a fan of the one level dining rooms, but the Carnival Sunshine dining room didn't feel cramped and it didn't feel stuffy and it was laid out in such a way that it worked. After dinner we went back to our cabin and we actually received a complimentary dessert platter thing from the hotel director, which was very, very nice. Then we just watched a little TV and called it a night. So now I'm going to start showing you our day in Half Moon Cay. We decided to get off of the ship early so we could go and play around, snorkel, hang out on the beach and that kind of stuff and be back on board in time for lunch. Half Moon Cay is a beautiful little island that Carnival actually owns and we always have a fantastic time there. Oddly enough, I actually rescued a guy splashing around screaming for help that apparently had gone out too far on a little float and fell off his float and didn't know how to swim. But I swam out to him and was able to pull him back to where, you know, he could reach the bottom and everything. So I was glad that I could help. Some people asked me if I filmed it, and even though I did have the GoPro with me at the time, you know, I didn't think to turn it on and film someone that might drown. Surprise splash in the face in 3, 2, 1. Once we were back on board, it was finally time to try Guy's Burger Joint. I've heard from multiple of you guys telling me how amazing Guy's Burger Joint is. My wife opted for the plain Jane burger, and then she headed over to the topping bar to dress it up the way that she wanted. I, however, got the Ringer, which has lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, cheese, bourbon brown sugar barbecue sauce, a spicy onion ring, and a side of perfectly seasoned French fries. I know I made you like a farm animal, but believe me when I tell you, these babies are delicious. After lunch, we went and did a couple things again, like finding our elegant night photos, and went back to the fun shop. Then we went back to our cabin, watched a little TV, and napped until it was time for dinner. Carnival gave us complimentary reservations at a couple of the restaurants, and so we decided to use this opportunity to eat at Ji Ji Asian Kitchen. You do have to have a reservation to eat at Ji Ji, and it's normally $15 per person. We had the spring rolls, pork belly, peppered beef, sweet and sour shrimp, Chinese broccoli, and flat noodles. Followed by crepes and creme brulee for dessert. We just got back from dinner at the Ji Ji Asian Kitchen. It was good. Ji Ji's an interesting thing. I'm pretty big on Chinese and Asian food, Japanese food. Those tend to be among my favorites, and we eat a lot of sushi and stuff like that. Ji Ji is probably much more authentic than anything I've ever had. So we ordered a couple things. We had spring rolls, which were the best spring rolls I think I've ever had. We had the pork belly, which someone said I should try it. I tried it. The flavor was good. Consistency tasted like I was eating a pig's belly. So it was not one of my favorite things, but it was a good flavor. It wasn't quite what I expected. Like I said, a little bit more authentic, but that's not a bad thing. Just not exactly what I expected. I don't know how else to say that, but it was very good. We enjoyed it. The service was great there. We were seated right next to a window so we could see the ocean out there while we were eating, which was pretty cool. And so anyway, just wanted to say that while I had it on my mind, and now we're fixing to go do some other things. We decided to go chill out in the hot tub, which conveniently had us watching Jurassic World on the big screen. We watched part of the movie, had a few cocktails, and then we watched the stars from one of those like clamshell shaped chairs. I don't know what they're called. But that is all of part 2 from my 4-part series aboard the Carnival Sunshine. Coming up in the next video will be our day in Nassau and some more yummy food. Make sure you hit the like button and share this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That way you'll see the other videos come out and all the other things that I sometimes do. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Joe Somebody, and I will see you in the next video.